As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges... that the interrogation division also know your... purpose in coming.
The shackling prison.
Don Hung.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate. This is one of many entrances.
What are you looking at?
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the yacht.
Whether it's in the clouds or underwater.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it.
You'll see me again.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So still.
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
We're Jiao Cho and Moza. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume...
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, due to his heinous acts...
No need to
When it comes to visiting... I know you've heard legends. It has been centuries. The Forest of Swords. The complex rules are...
I apologize for any offense caused.
I've given you the instructions regarding... And please...
No, I'm not...
Then you won't be allowed.
Just swallow it already. Hule is like all thousands of years ago. We've... I knew you were a reasonable... Your Honor.
What is it?
No.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived.
Welcome, dear. Glad to meet you again. Please allow me to...
Looks like we're on March 7th.
Even though you and I... This is not a place...
Please lead the way.
Please let me activate them.
Freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar dome. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time. Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out. Ugh, what an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and
These crates.
A few days ago, I had a feeling there would be... I heard the I caught a glimpse of the well, business firm. Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own? Something's wrong. The guards aren't responding. I don't have time. Open sesame.
I'll see you off.
This thing is going wild. Just like a horse.
Looks like we're on our own. Fighting is meaning the truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision. Don't worry about me.
Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force. Open sesame. Watch it close.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
But how is this even possible?
It's just like what happened. The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found these things showing up in the
A prison break.
and whoever delivered these goods.
If these things already and to make things worse, and the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
The most notorious felons are locked. I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lamp. Turns. Please take a look. The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless. Inside the delve, behind this door, is the greatest enemy of the Foxians. According to custom, envoys from the Yaoch, even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hule to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed.
If we can use his toxin. Could you be the key to a cure for the General?
And once again, the envoys of the Yaoqing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble count.
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level! Send reinforcements!
Nobody will hear you here. At the bot, thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer! Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Once we were inside the shackle,
Hiding is meaningless.
we found soldiers of veiling truths
Life and
everywhere.
death, revealed in an instant beseech, is but a vision.
It's better to make no move. What more should
I'll see you all.
I suggest you surrender now. Of course, I'll still kill you.
just between us?
But I promise it'll be swift.
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame.
I'm honored by your presence. You're already here. Why not have a meal before?
Too late to repent.
How presumptuous! Die now!
Leave if you can, Mosa.
It's not time yet.
Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force. Expand your thoughts.
have no interest in the truth of life in this sanctuary. It's but a vision.
Abnormal. The dead return!
My back. Fighting is meaningless.
Guard the gate! They can't be allowed in!
Been a long time. Boy, welcome back.
How many times has the...
Oh, great. It's been
7 centuries.
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjaya. My brothers and I will lock the rest of my crew. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to trick. But we have no other. Every one of my crew is ready to. Well then, my lord.
Before we go,
My lord.
you idiot.
As you wish, my. No, he's an on.
Madam Hanya, the warden, and to make things worse,
Let's preserve our strength and
Just a short time ago,
we mustn't let that
we've gathered all the prisoners.
go!
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed. But let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of...
We'll have to bend the rules.
Prisoners must remain in place and obey the...
By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am!
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly. Follow me to the next floor. The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through. Some Spiritfarers occasionally use ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape. But given the urgency of the situation, Let's just ignore the usual regulations. The nether key has been activated. I hope we're not too late. Hang in there, sister.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hule has managed to break free. Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister?
Let's look around.
Yi is here.
Miss Yi bravely sacrificed herself.
Condolences. Well, that's unnecessary. You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a while I'm not keen on seeing. By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the...
No.
So, this is the worst situation. We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as...
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
Reconstruct.
It's my sister. Look, at such a critical moment. Let me see if I can fix it up. Welcome back, sister.
It's just a tug. This side crane can't...
Sister.
One of the Yaoqing men.
Besides the Borison...
Invisible intruder. Do me a favor, sis. Make sure you deliver...
I understand.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borisin will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
Wait! Something feels...
The invisible intruder.
Watch your back!
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
Prison management on the lawful is truly concerning.
The truths of life and death.
Who are you?
Reveal the secret.
Aren't you looking for me?
I don't have time for open sesame.
You chose the wrong
Rules are made to be broken.
Just focus on the fight.
Bold.
Immortality is forever.
Let's make it quick.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking.
I'll see you off.
Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a boy.
Eternal slip.
Dead return!
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Prison. Is that so? At least two different groups. Their hiding technique. It's pretty similar to the wind mantle. Well, never mind. I'm Watsa. My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf.
Thank you for your help.
No, you can do.
Your friend is in Hule's...
Look. I don't know how you listen up. The worst case scenario and the best case. Look, the best case scenario. Hopefully, some.
You should have a way of comfort. I have to make it out alive.
None of you are part of the once we reach the gate. Now, let's proceed.
The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Rules are made to be broken.
We must seal the entrance before the Borisan fugitives get out. The prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me. We're almost there. The gate is just ahead. I will hold them back.
It'll take more than that.
Move carefully.
Open.
Receive divinity.
Don't worry about me.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Rules are made to be broken.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
My lord, we're just...
He's getting away. Do something, Jiao. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something!
Maybe this Yaoqing messenger can strike a deal.
Oh, just...
I've got to... Deal. I certainly have my identity.
Lowly beast.
I'm afraid your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
My lord, this slave...
Silence, Mokchok!
But my lord...
We must stay here now, Duran's will.
Prisoners must remain in place.
Prison guards, stop them! For our great Lord Hulai!
Prisoners must remain in place in a...
Report! After we lost contact with the Shackling prison, we received a message.
What about the Yaoqing met?
No news.
I see.
General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou, if this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge. As the Marshal Special Envoy, I'll dispatch the Lawfu Cloud Knights to pursue Hulei myself.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
Seriously? When is this?
Is this how long life's...
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding...
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target.
War dance. There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to...
There was a revolt.
I was planning to take... They were acting strange. It seems they infiltrated... I wonder who provided...
There was a revolt in the...
I was planning to take Miss March and you... They were acting strange. It seems they infiltrated Star... I wonder who provided...
There was a revolt in the...
I was planning to take Miss March and they were acting strange. It seems they infiltrated. I wonder who provided them.
There was a revolt in the shack.
I was planning to take Miss March. They were acting strange. It seems they infiltrated Stargazer. I wonder who provided them.
There was a revolt in the shackling.
I was planning to take Miss March. They were acting strange. So out of it seems they infiltrated I wonder who provided them.
There was a revolt in the
I was planning to take Miss. They were acting strange. It seems they infiltrated. I wonder who provided. Yeah, I heard them. The security of the those tourists just want to see some good. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. Obviously, there's.
Well said. You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my.
Yes, I suggested.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could
Me? This...
Oh. You'd give me... Ever since you encountered those Boris spots. Take your time.
Hulei's whereabouts are still unknown. And they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more...
Zhao Cho always said, I've fought against boars. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow.
But what?
Like I said.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations.
Representing the consent...
What is the situation?
Hulei made a... The good news is the two named... Don't worry, Yuko.
I have no doubt about according to the plan, but now, with Hulei's whereabouts on...
March is right, Grim.
So, Yunli...
Well...
The first are the many... The second party is the... But of course, not... The mastermind by Hulei's escape. The fugitive is just... We'll search for the prison...
As if nothing...
That's why I called... Of course, I'll do my...
General Hua Yan...
You caught on quickly.
But... Miss...
Dear child, we can't afford to have any... Yukong, please
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same... I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the...
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise. Among the judges on...
I and the two behind me?
General.
It's common for Cloud Knight. Not only did the Merlins... help finding the answer to...
I understand.
For a long time.
The Ten Lords Commission was...
Dan Heng, and...
Well,
Let's start.
My people have already prepared. According to Lieutenant Yanqing's report,
Looking at him now.
my alchemists detected some... Simply put, Foxians and Borison share a common...
So, in other words...
Indeed. This me... The disciples of... When I was sorting through
They're one and the same.
the medicinal properties and ingredients...
Since ancient time...
If these infiltrators rely... Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control. So we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borison.
such brute strength.
If I may be so bold to...
I have lived a bit with his strength over 7 centuries ago. I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abomination, even with medicinal by the end of the battle.
If that's the case... on their so-called... But I guess I am... I'm just a healer.
All right.
I've no interest in conflict.
Helpless as ever. Open.
Fearless. Receive divinity. Don't worry about me. Past victories don't guarantee future ones. Did this Cloud Knight
No. This is a Borisin in...
All these Borisin are...
Someone...
Despite being it's hard to imagine.
Such is the terrible need, just like you said, Miss Lee.
The Foxians didn't...
Exactly. The Foxians curse his name day and night. And even you... I wonder if you know...
As you mentioned...
Yan Qing told me that
Yes. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long life...
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from...
No. If it were, it was a deliberate display...
This skill in exploding...
What? Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Nothing but a force.
The truth of life and death is sanctuary.
Your imitation of long-life species has crossed the line.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Allow me to purge the root of him. You haven't answered.
The reason why the
Are you suggesting that the Marshal believed that this...
Exactly. Why can Borisin, each questioner, to the Foxians of the Out...
That's why the Marshal...
Because such self...
The sedition. By imprisoning...
That was unnecessary.
Thank you for enlightening...
You said that I couldn't bear... But did your mentor tell...
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring... But just as I mentioned...
If...
Quite the contrary.
Thanking me.
All I ever want. And now, with the
But...
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
These Mara struck so.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are.
The messenger named Morse.
Hide their trust.
Exactly.
You once warned me to.
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of. Additionally, the fact that the Borson need medicine to disguise. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borson would require someone with significant authority and a presence of. But why would the video?
They aim to. Since this edition of.
However,
Please remember to.
So.
I'll send in.
And.
The preceptors have been. I'd like to hear their explanation.
Good idea. And don't worry a thing.
May Rainbow's blessing.
As I said, the magic of my
delicacy.
Well,
stuff the kid's mouth. It's a shame
I'm just kidding.
Can I just boil your... You said that Jin... Do you really? You see, Boris. The more hope you...
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hule.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom.
Run away, you said. The Borison's era, now they're being crushed.
The Merlin's cloak.
He isn't lying.
And she bested
in our darkest.
This prophet.
The prophet made, and the prophet told us.
Even if you managed to set Hule free,
we've already prepared.
Once the news about the...
let me kill this one right now.
Perfect chance. Listen up.
Wait.
But my lord.
Would an alpha wolf...
No,
I'm offering you a once...
Perhaps I can try to... The Cloud Knights. For now.
Would you like to board my...
Well, my little... We need to hurry, wherever... Close the ports?
Would you like to board my star?
Well, we need to hurry, wherever we're going. Keep what quiet? You want to leave alone now? Hey, you can't take my start?
I'm sorry. If I can help you.
These Borison are disguised.
Will you please wait here for...
Hey there.
I noticed you... Understood.
Square formation, circular formation, yuan-yang formation. What should we try next?
Hey there, I noticed you... Could you please provide... What? Wait.
I was brought here by the
All right, I'll call for...
Stop asking. Can't you just stop it? You're not one of us.
The warhead sent me.
No, not at all.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule.
You're back, Jeff.
Come and take
this Cloud Knight.
What are you trying?
Nothing to do? I told you to go to the... Remember.
You want to prove to me that you...
What lurks here is not a group of few. You're calm for of course. Now, before the hunt begins... Good, but remember...
Fine. Here's...
I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, unfortunately... well, in our ancient leg to achieve his Duran, this moon heart beats within the... I thought all... all right.
Jiao Chou, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but...
That's right. My people...
General, before...
If that's the case...
Looks like you're general. There's an old saying among the...
Are you joking?
Do not underestimate a vicious beast who...
To him.
Exactly. You've heard of this military attack. What would we do if we were...
A star skiff to get...
We predict their next move. Let's start from where you found those...
This is where we ran into the...
Because I blocked all the relevant... If Yanqing hadn't scared... However, the more well-prepared...
Are you suggesting that there are Borisin here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated... First, look at those two sky... Then, there's a cloud... Lastly, if you have a target in mind, let's go in...
You're aware of the Borisin prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter.
No, everything is normal on the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Who are you?
Hey, chill out.
But Stargazer Navalia is the ship...
Official document?
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher...
Hey, you there! Please refrain from wandering around
No, not at all.
A peculiar issue.
Yeah, we've had... This is just weird. I'm sorry, but I need to...
So, it seems that's...
I think he's genuinely here.
Remember when I mentioned...
But on the contrary...
Their flimsy disguise has been...
Why are you still here?
No.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me. How many more of your comrades...
This woman! I underestimated you.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Helpless as ever. Open sesame.
I'll see you off. Eternal slip. The dead return!
Fighting is meaningless.
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this!
Because I need answers.
You want me to talk?
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift...
That's exactly what But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape.
Is this how you...
This is the most common. I know the methods of these above.
Have you...
Well... Not all Foxians are to the Wolf Masters.
But you...
Speaking of stories...
I've found them.
Trust his judgment and keep...
I believe the warning...
The hunt is not over yet.
Please. I want to live.
Xiao, find him.
The Borison beast chip.
What about General Yue?
She asks the general asks you. I've never seen such a
Her blood.
Loud and clear. I will bring...
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? So she saved you. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped.
Now I understand.
Moon Rage. A blessing. And in return for...
Hule. All this time, but once again, like a useless... So I asked myself... Eventually, everything even your death.
The thoughts in your pathetic head.
Did you already?
Yes, I did.
Can you even...
As the wolf's crew, that's why we will consume...
My lord!
That doesn't surprise...
It's the skies!
Calm down, Moktok.
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your hope.
The Borison are bringing me back and...
But Great Warhead!
Our packs are not here.
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Moktok, we're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey.
Chow. Musa. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yaoqing. Tell your general. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou La Fu in blood. From this moment on, follow me, my cubs! We shall stride among the prey! Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. It brings back all the memories of past battles within me. My return will bring back the wolf's creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory.
Expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle. That was the mission my grandfather entrusted to me, as the saying goes. But what am I Come on. Master Yun Li, please. I'm about to March. I've trained hard. Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready. March? There is no such thing as completely ready.
Miss Yun Li, Miss March, this way, please. I was informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong and came to greet you. The news that, if they ask you this, how will you introduce yourself?
March 7th, the event. Next time you try to bluff like that.
Miss Yun Li's contestant. Please, follow this.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe. Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall. So, there are so... March. Before, my grandfather always told... You've seen me wield old men. Master Yun Li, I asked you observing the weapon. Why would... That's the only... Now, is a... Know myself?
Who would have imagined this last-minute replacement?
If I'd known I could use...
Hello, miss.
That's right.
What?
Don't worry.
March 7th.
Tricking the opponent into
Ugh. I am not used to wearing clothes like... Oh!
That's right.
As you can see...
I see the sky.
That's right. But know yourself and know your first. This is just gossip. If that's the case... You mean... once the war dance begins... May I ask who... Oh, thank you very much.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Oh. Ah, it's all right.
There are still many
Understood.
The first round of the war knee? Looking at these I understand why you... So? Very well. Go. That's enough knowing the... it's saying... Well, looks that's enough knowing the enemy. If we walk through here, we'll be able to see the War Dance's official venue. Wow, so this is what it's like? Look over there. Master Yun... Well, it's almost time for... As soon as I think... It's when it stops speeding up. I have to leave. I wonder how... Hey!
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Activate all side cranes and have them remain vigilant at all times.
Yes, General.
You two, follow me. What's signals nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
Could that mean...
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the
All of you, get out of my way.
Wait.
General.
That's right. If you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borison, are able to...
Hunting is not a...
Die, you lowly beast! Die!
Save your breath!
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Rules are made to be broken.
Think you've won?
Wowza. Tell me, how...
Hule is planning on...
What did you just say?
Impossible.
He has an ace up. This is Hule's...
Contact the sky
the moment you see your...
But... if...
Do you remember what I told you? What Hule wants? It's like that party game, the way I see it. No matter what.
Right now.
In his eyes, that ship is...
And if we're wrong about... Are we just supposed to abandon...
This is another lesson that before making a decision, there is a chance that we will make the... But being lost and has everyone... nameless. Please...
General, please...
If Hule does come to it...
Please rest assured, General.
Cloud Knights! The Borison have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud Knight, be on your guard. Calling Starskiff Haven. Have all Cloud Knights.
They shall.
Hold them back! I will be there.
There you are, Fei Shao.
Madam Yukong! After 30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by side once more. It's been a while since I've let loose. Let's get this started.
Remember, you are still...
I underestimated you.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you the fear, not fear. A short respite, then time for the next fight.
Receive divinity.
Don't worry about me.
A short respite, then time for the next fight.
Feeling bold? Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Feeling bold?
Show me what you can do. I'll give you fun. Fear, not fear.
Never seen before.
A short respite, then time for the next fight. Thank you.
Eternal sleep.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Fangs and claws got never.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
We have cleared out the enemies in Starskiff Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles.
We cannot allow the fighting to— I know Zhao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow.
Everyone, out of the way!
Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battle, she didn't even leave a single... That was one of Fate's... I wouldn't say. I'll take a good look around. I don't care how tight...
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined? So decisive. So...
I remember, but it is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me.
Save your energy, Yao Qing. I lived as a... The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solid, thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule. I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live. Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight.
But you seem to have misunderstood.
It boils in my veins. Long live Hule! The resurgence is at hand!
Horace.
Fight! Strength like this will set me running! Hold on!
More than that.
Receive divinity.
Don't worry about me.
Eternal sleep and
And return!
Rules are made to be broken.
Borisin resurgence shall come.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no on.
It seems that
Hule, your deck. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will.
don't stand in my...
Stand down, Watsa. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's... Has no one...
Claiming to have family...
I see that it is not only the root. When you think about it, the Merlin's claw before you, then before...
I accept your challenge, Hule.
I'm in trust. That's easy for my first round of the according to the plan. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts.
Is that you, Miss Yunli? We haven't noticed anything.
Very good.
Your timing is perfect.
An emergency board?
It wasn't on the...
Who would be boarding the...
The star skiff is you...
No need. You have your... I have to check on this immediately. March, it's me, Yunli. Ow, ow, ow. Ugh, she's still... You still seem nervous. I wasn't this... March, calm. Don't worry. Ask yourself. Why? For us nameless. Good answer. March, may your blade be... Thank you, Master Yun. It took enough time to... Routine inspection! This is the suspicious Starskiff. Where? I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running. 3, 2, 1.
Wait a second! It's me! It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that...
Didn't little Yanqing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead?
The Borisin on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hu.
I can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter the following Grandpa's plan? Our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely...
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way...
What's happening?
Does it feel like the Sky Splitter has slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its...
The war dance is about to begin. Contestants, please make your way to the arena.
The engine room is just up ahead. Let's go. Strange. Why is there no one here?
The Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would...
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations! Yes, you! Right on time. Feeling bold? Yes, you! Right on time.
The truth of life and death. Reveal the sanctuary. But the vision!
Melt!
Fighting is meaningless.
Bring mountains!
Never seen perfection before?
If we found 2 wolves in the engine room, that means that even...
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. Let's go. We need to get to the war dance ring. Come with me. To the ring. Thank you for your help. Yes, you!
Curiosity.
Endless.
Nothing but a force. This way. We're not too late.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Lawfu's Loop. We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants. Before we get the... Let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open the Wardens.
Your war. Now, run for your lives.
My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see Cloud Knight. Prepare for battle. Xianzhou swords, Cloud Knight wars. Xianzhou swords, Cloud Knight wars. Xianzhou.
I see.
Surround your enemy.
Precisely. However, all we need to do... Then we just need to draw General Fei Shao, given that the Boris in all...
Very good.
Knowing that Elder... This hunt will make...
That jolt just... Morrison must have actually... You got your... Oh, looks like the General's arrangements are finally coming in handy. I need to find Yun Li and the others as soon as possible.
I've no interest in conflict.
I'll see you off.
I could take 10 of you.
I don't know.
The plan said that if Hule appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yun Li, where are you?
March, I'm below the ring.
The hall below the ring. I remember it being this... Master Yanqing!
I was concerned.
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knight. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger. March.
Please. I am March 7th, a sword master who will...
Yun Li, Miss March, may your blades be sharp, and your victories...
May your blades be sharp.
May your blades... Ah, forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
Let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
A single shall send some young cubs to the slaughter.
Remember this! My name is March 7th! Bring that to the lost.
Accept your love, not have any words.
Eternal sleep. I wouldn't let my guard get time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
Nice job!
Open sesame.
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me? I will make you understand just how
Such insane power!
opening up finally arrives.
Watch it crumble.
You chose running. Never an option.
Sportsmanlike.
I don't have time for games. Open
I could take 10 of you! Oh, I get it!
We shall still not hear. Order not bad. But it will take much more than that. Your feeble before my I've had enough. Time to finish this game. What's happening? Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without.
What you're saying is...
Do you think you have some... Oh, after all, I'm sure she is not even your god, and the only way to... I must leave.
Are you...
Is there anything that I can...
I heard that if you're...
And what if I can...
Okay, then...
What are you talking about?
So all you can do is...
Such...
You healers work here. I cannot speak for the... They fought so that other... Jiao.
Enjoy the taste. Tumble dust. If the most lethal I will do my best. Bring victory to the Yaoqing.
So, you want to play dirty? Here, it's colder.
my sword. It's even colder!
Hule's movements are slowing down. It's time for us to put this dog down. Someone
Fighting is meaningless.
Eternal
No ages will come.
I don't have time for games. It may be hard to kill.
Of life and death.
That does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hule, take a good look. The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
Receive divinity.
You're the best.
Repay.
Impossible! How could a mere whelp defeat me? Such an over 700.
Stop struggling.
Yes, I was I have looked forward to. You've doomed yourselves. As I meet my demise, so shall the entire Xianzhou Longbow. The crimson wound in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without end. What now? They shall.
This is the heart of the Borisin warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you. I don't understand. We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood. General!
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
You are not worth. I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter.
Does she think we're her enemies?
Relay just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of
about me.
Repay!
Just, I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
All this. Still think running is an option? Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
Futile resistance! I will devour you!
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart. You are not worthy. Never seen perfection before. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Not worthy. Rip this.
I've no interest in.
How many can you blade and fight? I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Pray! I will devour
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal slip.
Dead return!
Fighting is meaningless.
Time for sword strike with heart. Never seen.
Don't worry about me.
Repay!
The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision.
you are not worthy.
Blade and fire.
You are not worthy. I'll crush you all.
There's no interest in.
You.
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She
Put her faith in us! Trying to
I promise.
No one can live forever, Jiaocha. Is this the Sky Splitter?
Lieutenant Yanqing,
We can't let her get away!
snap out of it, General!
You always lead the hardest battle, even now. Isn't it strange?
Ule?
This rage. I remember the taste. I know that it was never victory that it thirsted for. But the hunt itself, isn't that right?
You shouldn't be here. I saw.
Just consider me a thing before every hunt when I learned your story. What an ironic fate, don't you think? Both. But now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest. I'm sure they have you fight. When the Xianzhou was I founded.
Your so-called survival of the... You cannot weaken...
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Merlin's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we still...
You went. But you
You Wayne. Yet all of this...
still have to
refuse.
Accept these. Carve your name into this young Joe's history.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time in order to escape the whips.
Priscilla, let the shooting stop. We will all be able to. So you have to run. Nurgle, run with me.
We ran, and I escaped the hunting. Unfortunately, in the years that followed, gradually, I prayed that they.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why, if the gods will ever be, do you understand now? You are a beast.
Perhaps. So.
I fight. What about you?
I fight. So that one day I will.
Then haven't you?
We are so similar. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every. Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures howled, and I once knew the storm, and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon, and your... back your disguises and show you how a wolf lurks in the heart of every boar's head and foxy. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Make your move, Hule. Never hesitate.
I swear to be
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
That won't do. I don't have time for games. Expansion. Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a forest. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Feeble mimicry.
How many people? Expand your thinking.
And you're left with and you shall live forever! If it wants to devour me, it will first have to beg for my mercy! Victory is inevitable!
vision. Break!
That won't do.
Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled. I once knew the storm and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon. And back your disguises and a wolf lurks. Every bar said and foxy. The moment you go, it will devour you. Make your move, Hule. Never hesitate. I swear to be the emperor.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Expand your thinking. Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force. Open sesame. Glimpse in the